Hello, this is a very peaceful game played on 2 handicap on IGS where white won by 10.5. Let's see if white could have done better and win bigger, but 10 points it's a very comfortable and solid win anyway, so well done. 5-3 to start confusing. Black keeps it simple with Hoshi, then approach a corner, and here if white wants to play more aggressive, the double approach, it's an option right away. Also white can go San, but slide and extend back is just a normal Joseki, and now black is supposed to extend on the right side R11 or R10 in order to prevent the approach at R12. Black played R9. That still leaves an invasion, but it looks like a Chinese opening more or less, except that Q4 is not at Q3. So not a bad idea for black to play some extension on the right side. If white wants to play like AlphaGo, a peep at P15, it's an option, and then slide, and now extend back, but extend high, so it works better with C15. Besides, this group in the top right still needs to extend on the side, so white is tempted to approach again. But okay, nothing wrong to play the basic Joseki. Now black got the extension, inside approach, that's fine. Well, black can play a pincer, and then white will probably go for the double Kakari high in order to set up a Moe on the left. But black finishes center this Joseki, so now black can enter the top side like this or like this to prevent the Shimari. There are all kind of Josekis here. This is a way to keep the base, or white goes down then black extends here. Anyway, black played again the high defense, but this high defense allows white to come c8. So it's a bit safer to play c6 in this case. Then white extends on the bottom. It's typical for handicap games to speed up. This 2k is playable because black has the extension at r9. But overall, white is happy with the result here. Now white connects high, and that's very good, going for the center. If white wants the territory, white can play O2. Now black will cut above, then black can push again and capture the stone. Then white turns once in the corner to see how the Agi will work. If black plays here, there's a peep, so black usually blocks the corner in San. And now white already has the extension at F3, so white doesn't need to extend again around here immediately. Therefore, white will attack from the left side and then extend back on the bottom. So this gives white a lot of territory on the bottom side. But black has a Moe on the right too, so black has nothing to complain. But that's a Joseki, it's playable for both. It's good to remember that white has the option to go down to O2, but playing the connection outside, it's also very good. It's a solid move looking for the center. So Atari, and here usually white should Atari again, because this move prevents a nice shape for black at m2, and even if black starts a ko, it's too early to fight the ko in Fuseki, so it's good for white to fight it. Black is not going to start a ko. Usually black extends q6, so white doesn't enter the right side. And now white can extend again on the bottom and attack from the left side as he wanted originally. Because now when black plays m2, usually white has to nobi, and this is an excellent shape for the bottom group, reaching I shape for black. This kick, it's wrong. Black should go out, just jump between the stones. Now when white protects the bottom, black can pincer the left side. If white extends on the left side, black can enter the bottom. But first, simply come out. Now many players are reluctant to play this jump because they think white will play the peep and then push through. But this is completely wrong for white, because black has the squeeze. And once the squeeze happens, all white stones are in trouble. The group in the middle is just a cluster of stones running out. Black gets very strong in the corner, and f3, it's completely dead now. So this will hurt white a lot. White is not going to try the peep and cut here. So white better extends back. But again, black can play this nice move on the bottom. So this kick, it's actually helping white, because when white goes up, white can also hit the vital point at c5. So normally black should double up the corner, but playing the kick already helped white a lot on the left side. White can extend here. So Hane under, that's a good move. push again is possible too. Normally on this push, white should jump out, then black will wedge, Atari, connect and connect. If white doesn't do anything, it's very good for black to continue with the Hane at k3. So right now, white played on the left side. This extension is very good for the two stones, but in order to be more fancy, with the c15 move, white should consider the Ogema in the top, in making some kind of awkward Shimari, but still, it's good for outside influence. I mean, this kind of corner formation with the extension on the left side still gives white a lot of potential, both in the top and the left. So with this move, white is just taking care of the left side and still leaves a big gap in the top. Black entered. So black can play Hane in the head of two stones, because this will put a lot of pressure on the bottom group. White needs to go up and then kick this guy and chase him out. But black really wanted to separate the top. Now black can play e17 and extend h17. This is an easy way to make a base, and also gives white less points in the corner. Playing here, when white got the Shimari, white has an ideal shape on the left side. Black extends for a base, and his base is still somewhat under pressure. So white attacks right away. There are several ways to attack that group. It's possible to play the shoulder hit and attach, then pull back. Also, white can remove the base by playing g18, Kosumi and connect under, and now the entire group is on the run. Maybe white shouldn't decide right away how to attack the top. So this can wait and come back and fix the bottom. So when white plays this move, black should simply come out. The bump actually helps white get ahead, and white's formation in the black's group in the top is still under pressure and also over concentrated. Black can play here, attach, Atari, and eventually the group will leave, but it's very painful, and white can profit a lot in the center, growing the Moyo. Which actually happened in the game. Just one space jump, but in fact for white to play a Keima here and expand the top, because it threatens the group in Sente, and then some jump around here will make a bigger Moyo towards the center. Jump in Sansan is good. Well, here black can separate, allow the life in the corner, then Hane and go up. So even if white takes the corner, black compensates on the bottom. So black defends, but the problem is this group for black it's over concentrated, so white is happy to leave in the corner, and the way black connects to make I shape, it's not so great, because white can steal Atari under, and in the end black's group is more over concentrated. So luckily black should simply come out. It's not a problem if white captures another stone here, because white is already alive in the corner. And if black connects, black should connect solid in order to make more I shape. Playing the hanging connection, it's less I shape. This jump is good. Finally protects against the Hane. And black can extend further, I mean higher, at q6 to build more. This is a bit soft, builds less. Now white shoulder hit, that's a very good move to reduce the right side. And actually black should react. Either push like this and then Keima on the second line, or push again and after that Keima. Or push on the third line and then when white no B, turn direction into the middle. Or keep pushing and connect the side. The thing is, white can also jump, Atari and Kosumi, but black will eventually connect all these stones. The problem is, white gets very thick in the center, so in the end, white will build a lot in the middle. Now the Moyo is really impressive. Maybe it can turn into a big box. So, when black doesn't play anything on the side, white should just go down. This hurts black. Black has to go up, then white extends. If black comes into the middle, white slides. If black plays on the right side to keep some territory, white turns, and again black has to react here, and white is very strong in the center. This move is not Sente, so better Keima. This is also possible to reduce the corner, but then it's still very big to block at R10. R10 is the kind of block that black has to go up or down. And it's already a good exchange. If turn and black answers everything, white got a very nice sabaki on the right side. Then can just play away. So this pullback, it's extremely heavy. Black can push, white pulls back up again, and it feels like white lost a move here. It's 2 moves instead of 1. White should be happy that when this R13 was answered with R4, R14, white doesn't have to play another move. I mean, it's good enough to go here. If black goes down, descend like this. If black goes down again, turn, hane, everything sente. So the shape, it's not heavy, it's light. And sabaki means to play a few moves and get a light formation. So pullback here is very heavy. When white plays like this and black clamps R12, white can hane, then push, peep, and jump out. And again, it's a light shape in a few moves. This game was really a pivotal point, both for black and white. So white had to grab it faster. But now white can push along on the right side. Just block the center. It's actually big to play Q9. Black has to pull back and then block the left side. This seems to be some endgame. Black can actually clamp, and when white blocks, Atari from the outside. If white goes up, black protects, white protects, black protects again. Then white needs to Atari and stay alive or connect under. Or peep first and then connect. So this is putting white ahead. Actually, white can just no be here. This wedge, it's okay. Can always answer. So Atari, Atari didn't come. Atari here is good. Peep one time, then connect on the outside. White will link under, so all these exchanges makes white crawl a little bit on the second line. This is a good move. And white pushed, but here black can push first and then chase more in the center. Black didn't have to go back. So if white blocks, black will push, white jumps. And white is out with good shape. Now white got both the push and the turn. So this is excellent for white. Then jump. The jump can be 2 space because white is strong enough. On this move, it's going faster into the center. So on 1 space jump, black can jump again, white jumps more. So it's going out in 2 steps instead of 1. And it's actually good to keep getting ahead. 1 space jump, it's really bad. This is a bit dangerous, so white should connect under, because the group can be surrounded. The jump here is just a jump to save or reinforce the groups, but when black plays here, it can be dangerous. Oops, like this. Separate the groups. So white, it's on the run. This is safe. That's all forced. Black played the wrong bump. He needs to play the clamp and Atari. Because on the bump, white will go down. So this Atari, it's a bit hasty. Black can give up the 2 stones and get into the corner. So that Atari is not necessary, just descent. This Atari can be played at d15 anytime. Black doesn't want to play here. It's Atari from the outside, so black will take gote for 1 point. And here white can also play Kosumi and another Kosumi, threatening to cut the group, then surround. Black needs to make ice like that, and now connect under. The cut works. Dangerous. Tuck, 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 tuck. Well, it works, but black can still play Atari and connect, and now white has to link under. So this way, white can no-be, and the bottom looks nice. Very safe play. Then reduce the middle, fine. That's a big endgame move. This Atari can wait. Atari can be played as a co-threat. It was good enough to block. That's a fine move. So in the end, most of the points in the middle are just neutrals. I mean, all these moves black played around here. Atari, okay. Kosumi here is very big, threatens the life of the group. But next should be this one, threatening to cut the two stones. So black has to connect like this. And now it's very dangerous for black. White can hit the vital point. And when black tries to connect to the right, he's surrounded. So this way, if black kills the top, white kills the top, it's a huge win. That kind of gives black eye shape. Because black can play, yeah, black has to capture this stone. And yeah, black can play here and turn. And now there's an eye like this and an eye in the top. So black got away with a little bit lucky. That Hane and connect is very big. So Atari okay. But instead of push, it's bigger to play Hane, Atari here and connect. When white captures, black captures one stone, that's not so big. It's only 2 points. But on the left side, it's like 6-7 points to play that Hane and connect on the second line. So for example, if white plays away now, black will Hane and continue in center. Damages a lot. Few more points in center. This is a bit dangerous. Gotta protect. Either like this or like this. So black will push, push, and stay connected. Then when black decides to block for 2 points, just Hane and connect on the right side. So push first is not necessarily center. Black can push here, then cut, Atari, Atari again, capture. And now everything dies inside. So even if white cuts here, he's trapped inside. This was a bit risky. Now it's all connected. That's fine. Hane is good. Yeah, very good to defend like this in the top. Actually, in this case, white can push. I mean, go straight with an empty Atari, connect and connect. And this way, white keeps 2 extra points in the corner. Because anyway, it's got for white. But this variation, when white connects like this, it's center. The problem is that black can Hane A18 and white has to turn. So white will eventually lose 2 more points. Hane here is correct. Is all fine, everything is connected. Black tried a desperate maneuver, but actually those are all wasted cotrets. So the biggest chance for white to make it a larger win, it's actually trying to kill the top group. Around here. Kosumi, yeah. Play Kosumi like this, threatening to cut. If black plays here, connect. If black plays here, push one time. When black turns, that's not a problem, because locally, even if black comes inside, there is no way to make eyes inside the middle. And when black tries to connect to the right, just separate everything. Then, when black plays here, push, block, Hane, block, and that's only one eye. There is no way to make a secure or anything like that. So the entire group now is dead. Or black has to give the tail. So I mean here, when white goes up, oops, like this, black can play in the top and then push and cut the center. So that's another 10 extra points. Anyway, very solid win with a few, let's say, risky plays, but overall it felt like white is in control from the beginning to the end. Well done on this one. And don't worry if it's just a win by 10 points. Don't have to win all the games by 100 points. Even half point win, it's a win. So keep on winning.